Okay, so here is how easy it is to create a course on Schoolified and start either adding students or marketing and making some money. All right, so all you do is go into log in at admin.schoolified.com. Now you're going to want to save this address if you're new to Schoolified because you come to it a lot. This is kind of like your desk as a teacher. It's where you do all your setup. It's where you get class organized, etc. All right, so admin.schoolified.com. And once you're in, you're going to want to go on the left-hand side. And your panel here might look a little different. Mine is set up for an employee of Schoolified. But what you want to do, you definitely have this courses button. So you're going to want to hit courses. And you will see here, I've set up a bunch of courses for a bunch of different reasons. But what you're going to want to do is right here in the right-hand corner, you're going to want to hit create. So we want to go ahead and hit that plus button, hit create. I want to replace this image. It's a good image of me, but I have created an image over on Canva, and we are going to call this course Spanish 1. This is your first Spanish class. I used to teach Spanish on Schoolified. So we're going to replace the image. When you make your ideal image in Canva or another graphic program, you're going to want to make sure that it's 1024 by 576. If you need help with that, please just go to Canva or look on YouTube how to create Canva graphics. Once you create that graphic, you want to save it and upload it here. And here we go. So now we are going to choose what course setting. Again, you probably only have the independent tutoring option. And we're going to go ahead and put the course title, and we're going to say, again, this is a demo. So we'll just say Demo Spanish 1 for grade 11. All right. And we can choose what subject it is in. And for this, it's world languages. We choose the grade level. I said it's grade 11. You'll notice at grade level, you can do higher education or adult as well. So Schoolified, it's just a platform that you can use. It's a tool for you to make money, So if you want to do higher education or even adult coaching program, you can do that. It doesn't have to be restricted to kids by any means. Okay, so I'm going to say this is going to be, well, now what did I advertise here? In my graphic, I put 14 weeks, 28 classes. And this is just a demo, so I'm not going to be strict about it. But let's say it starts Friday, August 5th, and we're going to run that, I'm just guessing, I don't know, like till October 28th. Let's say that's 14 weeks. And I said 28 classes, so that's 2 classes per week. So I'm going to teach it on Mondays. Let's say I have Monday nights off and Wednesday nights off from work. So I'm just going to set up the course for then from 7 p.m. local time to 8 p.m. local time. This clock is already adjusted to your local time, so don't worry about that. And when it's displaying to other people, it will display in their local time. So no problem there. We'll just go ahead and add a Spanish tag for a tag, and then we'll say this course is perfect for any 11th grader who wants to raise their GPA and pass, and let's say, and prepare for Spanish 4 or Spanish 5. Okay, so we'll just leave it right there. Perfect. And then let's get this out of the way. Sorry about that. I'm not sure how to get this little bar menu out of the way. There we go. And then we will hit the next button. Now, when I'm picking the next section, it says pricing. And so we want to say how many students can register to this course. I'm going to say up to 5 because I have taught Spanish on Schoolified before, and getting much more than that can be a little hairy for me. It's just kind of my personal preference. And we're going to say the course price. We can define the course price. Now, actually, what's really cool is that this section here is dynamic. So you can see where my mouse is and where I'm highlighting. So I can actually play with the course price right here, and it will tell me how much I'm going to earn, what the parents are going to pay for the course fee, in addition to the course price. And we have some new things coming soon. So as soon as these new features are released, I'm going to replace the video. But where we'll have a feature where you can actually hide the admin fee from parents if you want, or you can take it on yourself, whatever. It's not a big deal. Some tutors don't like it and other people don't. For now, it's there, and parents do see that they pay an admin fee. You can always just adjust your course price if you're uncomfortable with that. What I'm going to do, though, is to say, I'm just going to play with the course price. It's 14 weeks. Let's call this a $500, well, for marketing, we'll call it $499 course price for the 14-week course. And that means in total, mom and dad are going to pay $546.76. Now, for the payment options, you can either allow parents to pay in full, or you can also allow them to pay in installments. And right now, Schoolified makes those installments weekly installments. We will have it soon where you can choose like bi-weekly or however many you want. But for now, it's just once a week installments. And that makes it easier for the parents oftentimes. Okay. And you'll see here, it's a little bit grayed out, but you can see that that ultimately means that it's $20.79 per session. Now, let's just say in theory that I would like to try to get that down to $20 exactly. You can just kind of adjust this and pay, just adjust this price to get it down exactly to like $20. Even I am not a math person, so I just keep doing this until I get as close as possible. So maybe it's $479, maybe $480. Okay, and there you go. $480 is going to be a $20 price per lesson. So that's what I'm going to do, and that's what I'm going to advertise. When I've chosen the pay in installments, we can see here that if the student pays in full, it's $527.76. And then if they pay in the installments, it's going to be 11 installments. That must mean because it's actually an 11-week course. Perhaps I went too fast early. And that means the weekly price then is going to be $47.98 because that also includes the admin fee. So anyway, you can see it all here. And that means in total, if I get the 5 students, I will make $2,400 for 2 hours a week for 11 weeks. That's not too bad. That's pretty good. And then we want to hit I accept the above terms of payment, and we hit next. Now, this is called course visibility. Now, this means, do we want this course to show up on our Schoolified public profile? And, maybe we don't want it to show up there. Maybe we're not ready for it to be there, or maybe we're not using the Schoolified public profile for our main form of marketing. So it doesn't have to be there. I'm going to go ahead and keep it visible because I think visibility is important. It's one of my things. Next, what we want to do is we're going to add a new member. Now, I have here a skip payment option. That is not an option that's available to most tutors. If you need that option for some reason, please reach out to Schoolified team using this chat feature down at the bottom. However, if you, again, this skip payment option is probably not there for you. So all we need to do then is hit add new member. And let's say you've already spoken to the parent and they're already interested, or we set this up and then you have a conversation with somebody at the coffee shop or a friend, and you find out that their student wants to take this course. You can hit this button, you hit the add new member button, and we can type in, we say it's for John, and mom and dad's name, her name is Kelly, and they're the Smiths. And so we can type in the parent email address, which is, kellysmith1@gmail.com. Now, I don't know who is kellysmith1@gmail.com, so I'm not going to do it. But what you would do is hit the invite button, and then Kelly Smith, the mom, would receive an email. And in the email would be a registration link, and that would include a payment link, as well as during that process, They would also fill out the, give parental consent for COPA requirements, which is one of our big values here at Schoolified. We want to make sure that the Children's Privacy Protection Act is honored. And so it's super easy for you as a tutor, because all you have to do is fill out this information and hit invite, and boom, it takes care of the payment for you. You can go on cooking dinner or whatever you're doing, spending time with your family, and Schoolified will handle all the administration stuff for you, no problem. That's the first way to get somebody registered. If you don't have anyone registered for now, that's fine. All you want to do is hit skip for now, okay? And then it says course has been created. You can now view your course at this link. And so I'm going to go ahead and click the link. And we can see here that it is all set up. So this is the demo Spanish 1 for grade 11, just like we put. We can see it's every week on Monday and Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. And again, this displays local time. So if your student is in a different time zone, their times will be here. And it says the dates that it's starting and ending. Here's the little description that I filled out. It says there's 24 classes. They can view the schedule of all the times. Now, I could have chosen like on Mondays to do it at a different time than on Wednesdays. And had I done that, that would be reflected here. And again, you see the costs and the fees. And this now, here's a share button. Let's see, like you can post this now on social media. Here's the link. If you want to send it in an email, you can hit any of these social share buttons. Super easy. And when they're ready to sign up, they can hit the sign up button. We also have book a free consultation. So let's say that, they want to, I filled this out earlier in my profile. It says free discovery session, open my calendar and book a time with me this week. And let's say they want to meet me first. They come across this, or maybe a friend of a friend invited them, and they just want to see if it's a good fit, if I can actually help their child or not. Then they can actually book a free consultation. They can see my calendar and what the times that are available according to my Google Calendar, which I've loaded in here already. And this is more of my profile. It includes other classes here that I teach on Schoolified. So once they're ready, they hit the sign up button. They can put in the student first name, the student last name, the student birthday. We need to make sure, we need to figure out their age, okay? And then they have to give the parental consent, and then they provide the consent, and then they go on to the payment option. Once they're registered, you will be notified, and you can reach out to mom and dad or whatever, and then Schoolified will send mom and dad the login information on how to navigate to the classroom, which once you're ready, you can go to classroom.schoolified.com, and you can log in as with your teacher account, and you can choose I'm a teacher, and you can fill out the information and log in, and you hit classes, and the classes that day will be listed here, or you can fast forward to the day of class. And if you want to jump in class ahead of time, you can go ahead and do that. So when did I set my class? Let's see. I set class for August 8th, so I can zoom forward to Monday, August 8th. Oh, and here it is, demo Spanish 1 for grade 11, right here. Now I can add an attachment before, or I can edit the class, or I can start the class. So let's say I have already created some lessons in the lesson composer. If you go back to the admin screen, which is where we started off, if you remember, there's a lesson composer right here. I can build a lesson. I have several lessons built in here already. And so when I've logged into the classroom, I can go ahead and choose, okay, it's going to be the first week. So I have week 1, Spanish 1.1, greetings and introductions, or Spanish 1.2, numbers and alphabet. Let's say I'm going to go ahead and teach this lesson, Spanish, for the first week. Well, probably first week I would choose Spanish 1.1. And you can choose multiple, but I'm just going to choose 1. Spanish 1.1, and I hit add attachment, and boom, my lesson is now loaded in here, and I can hit start class. Now, even though it's not this Friday at 7 p.m., I can already go ahead and enter the class. And I'm not going to turn on my camera or anything. But anyway, that's how you get started with a course and what to do after all of that. So, yeah. So if you have any questions, please let me know. And you can just log into Schoolified. Again, the admin panel. This is the old admin panel, by the way. We have a new one coming out. So if you're seeing this after August 14th or 15th, this probably all looks different to you. And you can hit this chat button right here. And this goes to many of us. There's a live chat feature. And there's a few of us who are currently logged on. And you can ask a question and we will get back to you.